start for the Capitals. With Ovechkin out there with Dylan Strome and Tom Wilson as Rasmus Kupari, along with Nino Niederreiter and Mason Appleton, start for the Jets, and we're underway.
Well, on the power play, you have to outnumber the penalty killers, and Winnipeg does a nice job getting three guys behind the net to get control of the puck back, and it sets up the shot from the point. What a nice block by Dow.
Nemestikov will skate it in on his own, snapped it on net, touching the same rebound, they score! Cole Perfetti follows up, he'll bang it past Thompson, and the Jets are on the board first.
That great play across the crease. It starts with a nice rush up the ice. They back off the Washington Capitals, and then they enter the zone. And once they enter the zone, Nemestikov doesn't do what you normally do, which is pitch it to the outside. Little soft bumper to the outside to get in the zone to Iafallo, but that's not what he does. He fakes it, and he carries it into the top of the circle. Now he's looking at a much better angle to fire this shot on net. Thompson makes the save, but it's Perfetti.
Van Riemsdyk, so he'll drop it ahead to the bench. Strome over the line with it. In tight, Dubois flipped it towards net, and Hellebuck got a piece as it floats over the goal. Perfetti hits the line, left it for Nikolai Ehlers. Back to Perfetti. Cole Perfetti drops it in a sharp angle shot for Nemestikov, and he had a chance and then came across the goal line on the rebound and couldn't tap it in. Perfetti back to the point. Sandberg scores! Dylan Sandberg gets a shot through, and the Jets take a 2-0 lead.
I can't believe he missed that one, but they stay on the puck, and they get it back to Sandberg, and now when he fires this...
Top onto the wing for Sandberg. Sandberg sidesteps Faravari, got it down to Connor. Connor gives it back. Velarde with a chance, and it's knocked down by Thompson. Here's Pionk over to Sandberg. Now Connor with it. Kyle Connor back to Sandberg, holds the shot, puts it through the traffic, and it's off the blocker of Logan Thompson.
Yes, confidence of Sandberg to fake the shot and come back to the middle of the ice, create a bigger hole to shoot through.
Turnover, center, Kyle Connor with a chance, couldn't stuff it in.
They were quiet in the first period. The coach was yelling quite a bit to get their feet moving, but they were a step behind Winnipeg for sure.
Just 12 face-offs in the first period in the game. Now puck right in front, chance for Ovechkin, and he put it up over the net. The puck from 5, Velarde. Protas will hand it off. Dubois breaks it up. Dubois carries it in. Fan on the shot. Then they follow up on it. Chance in front. Carlson denied. Dubois scores! A minute 12 into the period, and Pierre-Luc Dubois gets the Capitals on the board.
Well, the ex-Winnipeg Jet, this was kind of a lumbering 3-on-2 up ice, and then it turned into a 3-on-3. Now, it gets kind of turned over, but Mark Scheifele just doesn't really bear down on it, and when he doesn't bear down on it, the puck is going to get poked back out into the middle of the ice. The shot comes from Carlson, but then it's Dubois who's there for the rebound, and he bangs this right into the net. Again, it was just a bit of a soft play coming through the slot, and the ex-Jet.
Hand it off for Sandin. Carlson up with it. Turn it over. Gustafsson has got it. Sharp angle shot fought off by Thompson. Iafallo. The Ford. Point for Sandberg. Over to Pionk. Scores! Pionk's shot gets through, and it may have been deflected on the way to the net. Another bounce goes the Jets' way, and they get their 2-goal lead back.
And that's what Gustafsson does. It creates the turnover, and eventually Sandberg to Pionk, and this thing comes through some traffic. I'm not sure if that's tipped by Iafallo, who's coming right through the slot, right there. Coming in there, he's got Wilson on him, but he is in front of him, and I think he knocks this thing straight down.
Roy settles it down. Pass up ahead for Radish. Plays it in, Eller goes after it. Jumped on by Radish, thrown on net. Hellebuck's not sure where it is. He has a look behind, but it stays out as it's underneath him.
Guys are saying it's in. They're saying it's in.
Yeah, it's in.
You can tell by the reaction from a couple of the players. They believe this puck went in, and I can't tell from where I am, of course. And it bounced, and good for the Washington Capitals as this thing just rings around the interior skate against the post. And as Hellebuck reaches back, we'll get a better look at it here.
It's stuck in the net underneath the crossbar, under the water bottle.
It's in the short side. I mean, watch this thing get up here as he goes down. zingo right there. Yeah, I mean, it's in the net.
And here come the Jets. Perfetti dropped it off. Ehlers follows up. Ehlers to Perfetti going to the net. Backhand blocked by Thompson. Scheifele couldn't come up with it. Strome does. Here's Wilson. Wilson centered in front, knocked away. Rebound. Oh, a great chance for Strome. Well, here we go with period number 3. Capitals 17 comeback wins this season, tied with Carolina for most of the NHL. Only 4 comeback wins after trailing in the 3rd period, though, as Thompson will cover it up. DeMello will wire it right back in. Carlson comes up with it. Played it around for Ferravari. Up by Velarde, turned over, Scheifele in front. Morrissey scores! Josh Morrissey on the turnover, gets it and rips it home, and the Jets make it a 4-2 game.
Well, that's going to make the job a little bit tougher for the Caps as a sloppy turnover down below the goal line tonight. They've had 2 or 3 real shoddy turnovers. Carlson lays this one behind the net to his partner, and his partner tries to go back to him, but it's just not the direction you should be going in. Don't go back towards your net. Get it hard around the wall, gut it out up the wall, have your wingers help you. Instead, this thing's going to come out to Josh Morrissey, and you're not going to get the puck in such a great spot. And what happens is Dubois comes
backhand pass to the point for the Melon. Off for Scheifele. Try to work it for Connor. Broken up by Roy. And that Roy will get it out to center. Flips it in. Wilson goes after it. Wilson played it around. Strome put it on net. Off the pad of it. They score! Wilson in front will jam it home. And the Capitals are back within 1.
Winnipeg was all over them for about 10-15 seconds, and then the puck comes down into Winnipeg zone. Wilson gets on it first. That's the forecheck that I was talking about. And then there's no excuse for Dylan Strome being able to get to that puck and get it out in front like this and finish it off with Wilson. Everyone is turning and no one is paying attention to Strome, who just walks out from the boards right out on Hellebuck.
Thompson out of the net, swiped it into the corner. Wilson will play it around for Ovechkin. He'll hand it off, and Chipper takes the hit, but got it out. Now carried in by Wilson. Dropped it, Ovechkin, and scores! Alexander Ovechkin! 18 to go!
Ovechkin is going to end up walking into this just inside the blue line. He's already just crossing his own blue line, and there he steps into it. And I think Hellebuck's got a clean look at this. I don't think anything's in his way. At first, I thought maybe Matt Roy might have been in his way, but I don't think so. I think this thing was a heater that just clipped Hellebuck.
Sandberg, time for one last rush. Gets to the line. Sandberg can't get the shot. He had his hand chopped out by Protas on the stick check, and this game will go to overtime. Dubois to Mesnikov for the opening faceoff. And Dubois won it. Protas will send it back for John Carlson, and he'll take it behind his own net. Carlson lays it up for Protas. Watched by Pion. Out to center and out of the reach of Dubois. Nemesnikov has got it. Nemesnikov will skate it out of his own end, and here comes Nemesnikov building speed. Comes in with a shot right on. Thompson the save. Scheifele with it. Mark Scheifele turns away from Wilson. Scheifele hands it off to Morrissey. Morrissey back for Scheifele. Scheifele center, scores! Josh Morrissey, the overtime winner. And the Winnipeg Jets remain on top the NHL standings to start the month of February.
Out, in and out, in and out. And then here Morrissey says, okay, just give it to me. And I'll give it back to you. I'll go to the net and then just put it on my tape, okay? And that's incredible passing by Scheifele. Well set up. Good job. How about that little backhand shovel pass from Morrissey as he cruises to the net, gets his second of the night, and the Winnipeg Jets add to their lead in the National Hockey League. They'll lead by 2 points over the Washington Capitals for the President's Trophy now.